Hello and welcome to another update video on VeChain. Here on the VeChain chart, we can currently see a reaction just above the invalidation point. So, I mean, without any exaggeration, this really is the last chance for VeChain to start at least a short-term upside reversal attempt. I mean, we have to see all of this as already a setup for an upside reversal attempt. We had this initial 5-wave move up that we were tracking and said based on that, the assumption is that a higher low can form. But it's likely a B wave anyway, so these can be deep sometimes, but really shouldn't break below the April low if this wave count that I'm tracking is correct. And it's still valid, okay, still being kept alive, because while we had a deep pullback here, that is more common in a B wave than in a wave 2, but both scenarios that we discussed in previous video updates are still relevant. So the idea is still we could be working on wave 2. That's like a corrective rally in wave 2, which, but again, it's super questionable, right? I mean, I don't have high hopes, but if the market can generate a 5-wave move up in wave 1, then we'll have the confirmation that this wave B has bottomed. So what we want to see now is a 5-wave move. At the moment, I have 3 waves up. Then after these 5 waves on the micro level, we want to see a corrective pullback, which would be wave 2. And then we can go higher like that, right? So that's what I would track here in the blue scenario. Important is that we understand that as long as the rally is corrective in nature, we don't really have formal confirmation, but we don't need much more, just another higher low and a higher high. I think you see it when we zoom in. I mean, again, I always warn not to go too small in terms of wave count here, but we have a potential 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, because all of this is too small, really, we want to see these 5 waves and the corrective pullback. That's our next setup. That's the next setup. So we have the larger setup, which is still holding, but you could say to confirm that this next leg up has started, we want to see this 5 up on the micro level, 3 waves down. And this is only a 3-wave move up so far. In terms of next resistances, I mean, there is some structural resistance probably here in the region around 2.33 cents. That's really structural micro resistance, you could call it. Getting above that level would be helpful, yeah, but not so important. It's not a level that's super relevant from an Elliott wave point of view. The next resistance level is up here around 2.63 cents. This is even more relevant, but we should get 5 waves up completed before breaking above that 2.63 cent level. So we can pay attention to this one here, yeah, the swing high from the 16th of June. And if we really bottom in this area, I mean, honestly, this is, again, the last chance for the bulls here to keep this setup alive. And then overall, the market should ideally take us towards 3.7 cents next, yeah. I'm not sure if we go much higher, but this would be the next objective because this is literally the main Fib level here, the next larger degree Fibonacci resistance level. Yeah? And also, if this really is just the way I labeled it, an A, B, C structure in blue, then honestly, all we need is maybe just a marginally higher high above the May high. And the typical target is the 100% extension, which kind of would only take us to 3.5 cents. So we'll see. That is not a maximum, but it's like the first key level, first key target for a C wave. It will depend a little bit on how the microstructures unfold. I will, of course, keep you updated about that. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.